The better future and the right to food in Africa is a question that does not only lie on productivity or how much we produce, but is about strengthening the capacities of individuals and institutions in Africa. Hi everyone, my name is Frank Tchuwa. I'm one of the FSNet fellow from Malawi. In South Africa, Pretoria, we had this stakeholder engagement workshop where we are sharing our FSNet research results and insights. It's quite difficult to bring different players together. We needed to understand the issues that are key in as far as bringing stakeholders together for a meaningful food transformation. So the conflicts basically arise in terms of differences in terms of interest. For example, some are focusing on protecting the environment, like the natural vegetation, and others are looking at the natural vegetation as an economic activity. You have some that are looking at increasing productivity using industrial methods like pesticides and chemicals that are inorganic, applying fertilizers, and others want to go the safer way in terms of health, maintaining the health of the people, so they don't want the chemicals, but how do they achieve productivity if there are no chemicals? So these conflicts come to play among its different stakeholders. So the major feedback is really the realization for dialogue sessions between different stakeholders, whereby the stakeholders can understand each other's perspective and each other's interests, each other's fears and each other's objective, and then trying to pick on areas of synergies so that they can move forward together. So at the moment, the stakeholders are operating in isolation and they don't know what others fear, what others' interests are, and what objective they tend to achieve. And by working separately, they are in conflict. But when we bring them in spaces that allows for open dialogue so that they can understand each other, it brings us the opportunity of really making stakeholders work together. But how do we adapt to those problems that affect our food systems? It requires individuals and institutions that can respond to these issues. Supporting the governance aspect, especially the institution, and strengthening them is very, very key if we are to achieve the right to food and the future of food system in Africa.